In this episode of our Japan series, we cycled the legendary Shimanami Kaido, 43 miles of bridges, coastlines, and island life across the Seto Inland Sea. It started as a scenic ride, but turned into a chase against the setting sun. Before we dive into each location, here's a quick look at the route. We began in Tokyo, then made our way west to Kyoto, Osaka, and Hiroshima, before looping back to Tokyo with a final day trip to Mount Fuji. We got around in bullet trains, local trains, metro, bikes, and walked a ton, covering a lot of ground and seeing a whole lot of Japan in under 2 weeks.
I don't know how we still have 12 more miles to go, but we do, and the sun's coming down. Once it goes down behind the mountain, it's gonna get dark. So these girls have to bike fast, or we're gonna have to bike in the dark. Probably shouldn't have taken such a long lunch. This is the longest ride this group, those girls have ridden. It's gonna be total 45 miles on a single day. So the saga continues. I went ahead and left the family, so Mal said the bike place closes at 7, so I tried to rush. I had 2 miles to go. I made it here at 7, but unfortunately it took me to a ferry. So waiting for the ferry. I guess there's no direct from here on this island to Onomichi, which is the final destination. Good morning. So it's about 8 o'clock right now. We are going on one of my favorite activities today, probably a 3 to 5 hour bike ride along the river, I believe. We are in Hiroshima right now. We did the whole museum last night. That was something else. It was very touching and moving. Very dark in some places, but we also have this wonderful view here. You got the mountains in the backdrop, you got the river. We are also taking a 3-hour bus ride to get there. That was another mad dash. Yesterday we had a mad dash to the castle, and today we had a mad dash to the bus station. But we got to the bus station first, like you have to go up the stairs, and then it was back and forth between the bus terminals. Now we're here for 3 hours. At least it looks like you can eat here. So if you're ever in Hiroshima, it's up 3 flights up, and also you have to figure out which terminal you're in or bus stop.
We took an early morning bus to Imabari, the northern gateway to the trail. As we crossed over to Seto Inland Sea, the landscape slowly revealed itself. Blue water stretching out in every direction, dotted with green islands, and these massive suspension bridges linking them like threads. Right outside the station, we spotted the bike rental center, part of the Shimanami Japan network. The staff were super efficient, quick-fitting, chose our bikes, picked up our helmets, bikes adjusted, and just like that, we were set to roll. Now, if we could just figure out where we were going. All right, we got our bikes. Oh, we're here at what station is this? Imabari? Imabari? Alright, so it took us about 3 hours to get here. We got our bikes. Mommy and Jasmine have these bikes. Caroline and I have the fitness bikes. Alright, we don't know where we're going though. So the expectation was it's just a direct path from the rental place. We have to go through the city into the path. So, and we don't have a phone holder. I guess we can just follow people. Can we just follow people? Okay, full disclosure. We didn't really plan this cycling day trip. Mao usually handles the logistics, but as the cyclist in the family, this one should have been on me, and I kind of dropped the ball. I didn't map it out, download the ride with GPS route, or check elevation or timing. Honestly, I didn't even look at the full map until I started editing this video. We just played it by ear, left it to serendipity, and in the end, that's what made it unforgettable. Sometimes the unplanned moments are better than the perfectly planned ones. But before we jump back in, let me show you what we were actually riding. This is the Shimanami Kaido, a 43-mile cycling route that connects the main island of Honshu to Shikoku, across 6 islands and 7 bridges, starting from Imabari in the south and ending in Onomichi up north. So yeah, not exactly a short casual ride, especially if you don't check the map ahead of time. Now back to the story. Yeehaw! So far it's pretty flat. Not a lot of big hills, not a lot of climbs. I think there's a coastal village or a coastal town. And the weather is absolutely just perfect right now. It's probably in the 60s and it's dry. Not a lot of humidity. I'm wearing black with long sleeves. So we haven't even ridden 5 miles and we're already taking a break. We're at Family Mart. Got some water, got some chicken skin on a skewer. I love these things. We're finally off the road. We're on a trail now. Still back there. All right, now we're hitting up a climb. Been climbing for the last, I don't know, half a mile or so. That one is blasting through it with her e-bike. Alright, this is our starting point to the trail, I guess. Mommy, why can't you go straight?
Mommy, what's your battery at? 95.
Our first bridge, the Kurushima Kaikyō Bridge, and it's a big one, stretching over 2.5 miles long and standing around 200 feet above water. It's the world's longest series of suspension bridges. At the top, I stopped to soak it all in. The view was unreal, a vast expanse of shimmering sea, cargo ships and boats gliding below, and green islands scattered across the horizon. It was the kind of scene that makes you forget you're on a timeline. Just past this bridge, we're heading down now. We've done about 5 miles from this point, from the bus station. We're about to approach the second part of the Kurushima Kaikyō Bridge. The weather is absolutely gorgeous right now. It's not too cold, it's not too hot. Time for another break. Igiri. There's salmon, smoked salmon, I think. I want one of these. So this is the national cycle route. This is the route that we're doing, the Shimanami. We looked at the map and we're only, I think, at 10. Look, look.
That's my bike? Oh my god. She went in to use the bathroom.
He came out with it.
did the Miyakubo Pass. That was a pretty decent climb. Taking a quick break now at this underpass. We're back by the water. Took my hat off, took my shirt, long sleeves off. I was getting too hot, especially on that climb. How nice that water is. Got our second bridge now. We were down there, we climbed up through here. That's gradual. It's not a lot of cross rays right now. We're going to that town right there. So we're at a beachside lunch place. Oh, waterfront. Got the chicken bowl. Jasmine's got the burger bowl. Caroline's got the chicken bowl. Mommy's got I don't know, some bread stuffed with meat. Alright, we just finished our lunch and we're riding through town now. We have about 21 miles to go. Third bridge.
Roughly 20 miles in, we reached the Tatara Bridge, one of the most iconic along the route. It connects Omishima and Ikuchijima islands, and it's known for its elegant design and sweeping views. From here, we still had 3 major bridges to cross before reaching Onomichi.
Currently crossing the Tatara Bridge on the Shimanami route.
It had already been a beautiful ride, and after a quick lunch at Hakata Beach, we felt re-energized and ready to keep going. This is Setoda Sunset Beach, a scenic stretch of calm water and wide open sand. We didn't stop, but it looked like a perfect spot to relax. I can only imagine how gorgeous the sunsets must be here.
I got it, Caroline. We're approaching our next bridge. We're in a small coastal village or town. It's a nice bike ride here. Nice and flat. You got the water views. The road is lined by coconut trees. Or palm trees. We don't understand. So we were trying to figure out how many more miles we have left. And so it turns out we still have 14 miles. Mal said there was a ferry, but that really doesn't save us anything. It's all just part of the route. But bottom line is that we still have 14 miles left. Now the question is the sun still gonna be up? So we gotta race to the sunset. Amazing race, baby. Can we make it by 5:30 or before the sunset? Stay tuned. I don't know how we still have 12 more miles to go, but we do, and the sun's coming down. Once it goes down behind the mountain, it's gonna get dark. So these girls have to bike fast, or we're gonna have to bike in the dark. Trying to make a mad push, 9 miles. We're going uphill right now. Must be passing a fish factory or fish processing. It smells around here. Whew. All right, we're still racing against the sun and the light. We have 6 miles to go. Probably shouldn't have taken such a long lunch. This is the longest ride this group, those girls have ridden. It's gonna be a total of 45 miles on a single day. All right, we're going under probably the last bridge. We're gonna go on. It's going under the bridge. These girls are a trooper. Alright, it's getting dark. This is the view. Sunset view. Now I was riding into the sunset. The sun's just setting now. We gotta go another 5 miles. Now turned straight into Onomichi, which is the final destination for our bike rentals. We were supposed to take a ferry, but we took a turn. So, mad dash again for another 5 miles. How's that view? There goes the sun. Yeah, sun's down now. We have about 3 miles to go. So the saga continues. I went ahead and left the family, so Mal said the bike place closes at 7. So I tried to rush. I had 2 miles to go. I made it here at 7, but unfortunately it took me to a ferry. So waiting for the ferry, I guess there's no direct from here on this island to Onomichi, which is the final destination. There was another ferry over there.
Did you check the time?
It says the last one runs at 10.
Okay. Yeah, it's just back and forth. So I met up with the gang-a-lang here at another ferry stop. So now we're all back together. So what are we doing with the bikes?
I think we're just gonna take them.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
And then you say sorry.
But I think my butt hurts most of all.
Well, guess what? Your longest ride so far is in Japan. Bike ride.
No, but
So these guys are a trooper. 51 miles so far on Strava. Caroline on an analog bike. And these two are on e-bikes, but those bikes are really heavy and slow. We're going on the ferry now. Everyone on board. Mommy's about to die over there. Alright, we just got off the ferry. I don't know where my helmet is. Just got off the ferry in Onomichi. We're probably just gonna drop off the bikes in front of the bike rental place and lock them up and hope for the best. All right, we did make it, and they do have a guy over here, luckily. So now we're gonna take the train back. Oh my gosh, 55 miles. I don't know how these girls did it. 55 miles.
My legs look proper. Gotta show my legs.
My legs got skinnier,
Gotta show
guys.
my legs.
we can do what you do on a given day.
How did you guys do it though? I don't know how you guys did it.
We don't either.
I don't know how you did it. Watch out, bike. Bike. So we're on the train now back to Hiroshima. And we probably smell from all the sun and the sweat.
So would we do it again? Absolutely. But maybe with a little more planning. Our advice, don't do it like we did. Plan ahead, know your route, the key stops, and how much time you'll need. There's so much more to see along the Shimanami Kaido, and a little prep can go a long way. Or don't. Just wing it like we did. Leave room for surprise, missteps, and those unexpected memories that stick with you long after the ride is over. Either way, it's a journey worth taking. And for the record, our 43-mile plan turned into 53 miles with 1,882 feet of climbing, with a moving time of 6 hours and 14 minutes. This ended up being the longest ride ever for the girls and for Mal, and they crushed it. Not exactly what we expected, but absolutely worth every mile. Next up, we're heading back to Tokyo, from the peaceful island roads to the fast pace of urban life, with one iconic detour to catch a glimpse of Mount Fuji. You won't want to miss it. And if you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel and lets us keep sharing these adventures with you.